Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the AJT YouTube channel, and I just want to say, before we go absolutely any further, shout out to every single legend that came over yesterday and watched the live stream. Arsenal versus Tottenham. Now, it's been a fairly long time since I've done a live stream on my YouTube channel, but shout out to Alex Griffin, the Ipswich Town vlogger, who recently hit 6,000 subscribers. Shout out to him. He basically rang me up yesterday and said, look, I'll go live. And I went live, and it went very, very well. So, shout out to everybody who came over yesterday. Today's video, I mean, listen, I always tell you exactly what my videos are about. But you already know what they're about from the title. So, yeah. As always, I've got my pen and paper. Just checking what side I've written on. That side. Now, today's video, we're going to talk about the Borough. Shock. This is a football YouTube channel. About most of the time, I talk about the Borough. And I do talk about other people as well, other football clubs. I do public videos. But at the moment, my mic's broken. Now, this whole 2-week period, I wanted public videos going out every single couple of days. The mic broke on me. Don't get paid for 2 weeks. Nothing I can do. But yeah, so we're going to talk a little bit about Borough today. And when I did my video the other day, my August, end of month, sort of summary, if you like. Then, I sort of sat there and discussed the points and how well we did inside the month and exactly what I thought about the month. I thought a new little thing that I could do is give a prediction at the start of the month, and then at the end of the month, see how close I came to maybe predicting how many games we're going to win, how many points we're going to get, etc. Now, at the minute, Borough are sort of 17th in the league, but at the moment, it is no longer early days. We are now in September. I'm not going to call it early days. But 17 for me, as long as we don't go down, for me it's been a good season, because this season's going to take time and we have to be patient with Jonathan Woodgate. It's about as simple as that, really. Now, I fought against Bristol City. Like he said himself, I thought Borough should have won the game. I thought we did enough to win the game. A few bits of bad defending, and we came out of a point, which a point I would have taken. But looking back on the game, looking back on the highlights, we had a fair few decent chances. Because Fletcher supposed inside the first half, etc. But, going a bit of subject there. That was Bristol City. That game's been and gone. You know what I mean? The review I'll put on screen somewhere towards the end of the video. And we move into the month of September, when the beautiful, beautiful international break hits us for 2 weeks now. So, we go back to our first game after the international break will be the 14th of September at home to Reading. We then go away a week later to Cardiff City, and then we're at home to Sheffield Wednesday. So only 3 games inside the month of September. And then in October, we've got 2 away days. One at Birmingham, it's on live on Sky now on a Friday night, and one at Huddersfield, and loads more. Actually, Borough calendar's on the back of my door, but I can't see it at the moment. So, looking at these fixtures here, and I'm looking at the likes of Reading, who are a hit and miss team. Do you know what I mean? Reading went to West Brom a few weeks ago and got a decent draw. And at home, they beat Cardiff 3-0, or 2-0, one of them. Overall, been playing well. And then they go at home against Charlton, when really you were backed them to win, given the form they've been on, and Charlton do them. 2-0, I believe it was. So, yeah, hit and miss for me. I mean, away from home, do you know what I mean? It's one of them. Reading are a hit and miss team. We can get 3 points, but it's going to be a tough game. Then we go to our away game at Cardiff, which is always a tough place for obviously Borough to go. Been there, when was it, last season? Season before? Well, of course, last season inside the Premier League. Season before, Rudy Gustave was up front. And he had 2 shots both wide, and we went home losing the game 1-0. And then, of course, we go back home to Sheffield Wednesday. We're at the Riverside Stadium. We have a decent form at home to Sheffield Wednesday. Ain't so bad away either, but at home it's pretty good. And of course, Reading at home as well, but have a decent record. So for me, I'm looking at them now, and I'm thinking points make prizes, and there's a lot of points here for Borough to get now. Of course, in this calendar month, if you like, there's 9 points, and I'm going to predict us to get 7. Now, whereabouts do I see the 7 points coming from? Well, I believe first game back after the international break, we want to start on good ground. I'm pretty sure you can see whereabouts I'm going with this one. But, listen, we need to start it positive. Momentum needs to be there straight from the off. Why not get you 3 points at home against Reading, which is going to be a tough, it's going to be a tough side to beat. It's going to be a tough game. As I've already said, there are a lot of hit and miss. Of course, they've been beaten. And, the fans, the players at Reading I'll have to sit there now for 2 weeks and really think about this 2-0 defeat to Charlton Athletic at home, which was hurting me even more the fact that they were on a good run, and the fact that they were at home and they got beat 2-0. So, yeah, Reading are going to be hurting, and a wounded Lion is always a dangerous one, as I say. So, that was going to be a tough game, but I believe we can get the 3 points against Reading. Away at Cardiff, it's always a tough place to go, Cardiff, and you know, they never ever make it easy for us down there in nice sunny Wales. Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic away day. You know what I mean? The first time I went, I absolutely loved my time in Cardiff. And like I say, I went back there when Borough played Newport away in the FA Cup. I actually went back and visited the stadium. And like I say, Cardiff away, a lot of good memories for us. I mean, the Cardiff Cup back in 2004 in Cardiff, etc. A lot of it goes on there. But yeah, 21st of September, I take a point. If you give me a point, and again, Cardiff are a team that at the moment can't quite find the ground inside the Championship. I think they find that very, very difficult since their return to the Championship after getting relegation last season. But 3 points again, a bit like Bristol City, would be absolutely fantastic. We could possibly get them at Cardiff, depending on how Cardiff set up, which Cardiff turns up and which Borough turns up. But if you give me a point before the game, I make the long journey, about 5.5 hours, and I'd take a point. I'll probably take a point from you for that one. And then, of course, Saturday the 28th of September, we're at home to Sheffield Wednesday, which again, at home, we have a decent record against them. That's the only thing that's going into it. Again, they've been very much hit and miss early on inside this footballing season. And I look at it and I just think, again, 3 points are there. So for me, I'm going to go for 7 points. There is 9 points to play for, but if we can come out there with at least 7, I think that's really a fantastic month for us. And of course, in the month just gone, we managed to get 6 out of 18. So to get 1 point more in our new month, it's all positive. It's all positive. You know what I mean? There's absolutely no negative there. If you can go throughout this month not losing, again, that's 2 positives. And do you know what I mean? Just keep it going. I mean, like I said, October is going to be a very, very tough month for us. With a lot of good teams, like I said. But listen, I'm not saying that these teams aren't very good. I'm just saying that at home against Reading, we've got a good record. Should be able to get the 3 points, but again, depends which. Listen, it all depends on which team turns up in these 3 games. But the same as Borough have got to turn up against these teams as well and try and push for the victory. But yeah, overall, we'll see what happens, and hopefully you enjoy this new series that I'm going to bring to you. Sort of like a series. That's kind of what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Every single month, towards the start of the month, I will do one of these predictors. We're about to predict how many points, and of course, you guys out there watching this right now, of course, comment down below how many points you think we're going to get, and whether you see the wins, draws, or losses happening in the next 3 games. And of course, at the end of the month, we'll come back, and everyone that's commenting can go back to the old video and see how many points they predicted and how many Borough actually got. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out all my social media, link inside the description. And I'll see you very, very soon. Up the Borough.